So great, it's recording now. Just let me share my screen with you. And great. So great. So welcome again, Lusa. As you know, my name is Natalia. And this is our writing practice and space to improve our skills by writing, by learning how to write some specific texts. As you know, the last week we are working on how to read at an email, how to make an email, and also we saw how to make an announcement also, how to write it. And today we are going to have a specific topic for today to write, and it's an article. So according with that, the agenda for today is this one. First of all, we are going to have an activity called See, Think, and Wonder. I'm going to explain you better in a few seconds. And after that, our main topic, an article, how to write an article, some tips, and for sure we are going to do an article. This is the part where we are going to practice. So our objectives of our goals for today is to get close with the topic, an article, and for sure to write a short article or text. So to start with our warming up activity, we said that it is called See, Think, and Wonder. So you can check that as the pictures, which try to represent every word. So see, as you can see, is to watch something. Think, it means that you have to do a process in your mind with your brain, looking for, understand something. And wonder means to ask yourself about something. So when we talk about see, at the end, we question, what do you observe? What do you observe? Talking about think is, what do you think about something? And wonder is, what do you wonder, or which questions do you have about something? So just to show you how to play this game, I'm going to show you with this picture. So we have here this picture. So we can take some seconds to analyze the picture, to see the picture. So the first step is to see. So after that, we can say, I'm going to do this one to show you how to do the next one, okay? So I see what I see. I see people, I see workers, I see computers, I see pencils, I see notebooks, I see office elements, and I see electronic devices based on this picture. And what I think is going on. ¿Qué pienso? Fíjate que la primera, basada en la imagen, es ¿qué veo? La segunda es ¿qué pienso sobre la imagen? Cualquier pensamiento. Entonces, por ejemplo, I think it's difficult to work in group. I think there are a lot of things. For example, based on that, I can say, oh, I think they are very disorganized persons. Or I think it's too hard to be so close because they are working on a table near or in front of other people. So I think it's difficult. This picture makes me think that. And I wonder, ¿qué me pregunto yo a partir de la imagen? I wonder, ¿qué me pregunto? I wonder how difficult it is to work in group, or I wonder if it's better to have a private office. Me pregunto, ¿será mejor tener una oficina privada o será mejor trabajar así frente a frente? ¿Sí? Entonces, Lusa, the idea with the next picture is to work on your process. What do you see based on the picture? What do you think it's going on in the picture? And what do you wonder and what questions do you have based on the picture? Clear?
Yes.
So remember to start using I see, I think, and I wonder. I see, I think, and I wonder. So pay attention to the next picture. Take your time, take some seconds to see and to look for the vocabulary you have.
Entonces yo diría como, I see woman, I see dog. ¿Cierto? Yo veo un perro, yo veo una.
Yes. So let me remember something to you. Oh, sorry. You said I see woman?
Woman.
Okay.
Y I
Do you
dog.
okay, do you remember that maybe 3 weeks ago we saw the terminers and we saw something like a and?
Creo que tengo la clase esta semana de eso, pero entonces a woman, sí, una mujer, a
I
woman.
see a woman, yeah. I see a woman. And I see a dog, you said? A dog.
Yes.
Okay. I think, what do you think about the picture?
I think they are como que ellos están abrazando, abrazar es.
So that's the idea of the exercise, because sometimes what we try to do, we try to think in Spanish and translate in English, and that's not the idea, because sometimes we don't know how to say something and we get confused or just stop our speech. So if you know some vocabulary and some structure and tense, try to look in English the way to express what are they doing, for example. Or not always we have to talk about actions. Is what I think I can say. They are lovely. Acuérdate que cuando me preguntan qué estás pensando, no solamente es qué están haciendo. Tú puedes expresar puedes usar adjetivos, puedes usar verbos. Entonces, por ejemplo, something maybe simple or more simple that the phrase you can say it. She's kissing him. ¿Cierto? Ya lo está besando. O she's giving a hug. A hug. What is a hug?
No.
Abrazo. Te la cuento
Abrazo.
como estás buscando la palabra.
Ajá. Me sale buscando embracing. Es hat.
Ajá. Si por ejemplo tú quisieras decir lo que estabas diciendo en español, que ellos están abrazando, so it's more difficult because they are giving themselves a hug. Entonces, fíjate todo lo que tienes que recorrer, porque claro, como nosotros estamos pensando en español,
Ajá.
se pone mucho más elaborada la frase. Entonces, eso nos lleva a tratar de utilizar de pronto los recursos que ya tenemos, la gramática o los tiempos verbales, ¿sí? O por ejemplo, si nosotros ya vimos there is and there are, ¿cierto? Entonces, qué estás pensando? Entonces, I think there is love. Fíjate que no es necesariamente lo que uno siempre busca en español. Yo pienso que hay amor. O sea, when I see, sorry, in present, when I see this picture, I think there is love. Existe amor. Or I think dogs are so beautiful. Or I think I love my dog because the question is, what are you thinking based on the picture? Okay. Just try to look for the vocabulary you know. Okay. And what do you wonder about or base or inspire in the picture? Inspirada por la pintura, por la foto o basada en la foto.
I wonder if giving affecting o como que se están dando afecto, algo así. Affecting.
Okay. So remember that when we talk about wonder is to make a question. For example, I wonder if it's better to have a private office. Entonces yo me pregunto si es mejor tener una oficina privada, ¿cierto? Que estábamos hablando de este ejemplo. O I wonder how difficult is to work in group. O sea, ¿qué me pregunto a mí misma basada en la imagen? I wonder.
Yo me pregunto si ella, por ejemplo, quiere el perro. Entonces, I wonder if she want you do.
Ok, great. Excelente. Sí, gramaticalmente está súper bien formulada. Solo una claridad. So, Lusa,
Dime.
I can say it if you say, I
Pues,
wonder if you said something like, she won't
ella quiere
eat
super
its dog,
dog.
¿cierto? ¿Te acuerdas que vimos los posesivos y eso? It's dog. Vamos a borrar esto para que nos quede más. Y está bien la frase, just that this word want is in effect querer. But, for example, say, I want to eat something sweet. I want to eat a candy. Quiero comerme algo dulce, quiero quizás un dulcecito, una bananita, ¿cierto? Y está bien. But when we want to say that querer, más como de amar, for example, talking about our boyfriend. So I cannot say that I want my boyfriend. It's like I love or I adore, I love. ¿Sí? Entonces, básicamente es I wonder if she love its dog. Si ella quiere o ama su perro. Este want es más querer como de desear que pase algo, o sea, sí, que pase algo, ¿sí? O sea, ambos al final traducen lo mismo, pero basado en el contexto, este es como querer, por ejemplo, ¿qué otro ejemplo? I want a new job. Yo quiero un nuevo trabajo. Great.
La otra sí es de amar,
Exactly. Yes. Yes, exactly. Well, the following picture. Take some seconds to see.
I seen it, yo veo, por ejemplo, I see eggs, puede ser
Yes.
tomato, I see tomatoes, I see orange, I see salsa sería,
Which one?
salsa sería como sauce, and coffee, I see coffee, I see
Mhm.
cucumber, I see a cheese, I see pear, como pan, ¿sí?
Okay, that's great. Yeah, at the end, you see food, maybe a breakfast. I see a breakfast, or maybe a lunch, or
But
maybe just a brunch could be. Do you remember the word brunch?
no,
Brunch. Brunch is a word that is, let me show you by writing here. I see a brunch. Brunch. You know what is breakfast?
yes, breakfast es desayuno,
And do you know what is lunch?
almuerzo.
So yes, in English language, they use this first part.
Ah, como la media mañana, brunch es como la media
And
mañana.
this part, yeah, and they get together those words, breakfast and lunch, and it's kind of this food. So yes, it's almost like like have a breakfast and lunch at the same time at 11 more or less, and could also use it to celebrate something. Más que la media mañana nuestra, por ejemplo, nosotros nos comemos un alguito, digamos, entre el desayuno y el almuerzo. Este es un tipo de comida que ellos utilizan como para hacer eventos o no sé, piensa tú en un cumpleaños, piensa tú en incluso un matrimonio, entonces hacen un brunch y ofrecen cosas del desayuno, pero es un poquito más cargado, ¿sí? Y hay variedad de alimentos, entonces eso es un brunch. Y fíjate que semánticamente ellos unen la palabra breakfast with lunch, brunch, ¿ok?
Yes,
Just to introduce a new word, but you made excellent. Yes, I see eggs, I see salsa or a dip. También una forma de decir salsa puede ser decir un dip, a dip.
dip, dip,
Espérame,
and
a dip. I'm not sure the spelling. A dip, a dip, a dip, a dip. Mhm. So, what happened with the I think? What do you think?
I have I think are a breakfast. Yo pienso si será un desayuno.
Okay, so you think, I think, but
I,
remember that the question is better to use it in I wonder. I wonder if this one is a breakfast or a
I
lunch. I
don't.
wonder.
I
Yeah,
wonder, yes, breakfast or lunch. Entonces, eh, eh, I think is very much eat,
I think it's very much maybe food.
maybe food.
Food. Entonces, corrección aquí. Salsa, la forma correcta de escribirlo es dip, dip, dip. No with E, with I. Dip, a dip. You say, I think it is.
Eat. Very
It,
much. Much. Very much.
okay, okay. So,
Eat.
you said,
O sea, yo
sorry.
si voy a comer. Y food es comida.
Sí, ¿y tú qué quieres decir?
O decir eat. O sea, uno también puede decir eat en vez de food.
Entonces, para allá iba, exactamente. Digamos
Ok.
que, sorry. Oh, my goodness. Eat is the verb. Entonces, digamos que no suena tan bien. La idea sería que, pues, expresar que si esto es mucha comida, porque si no sería esto es mucho comer y no es gramaticalmente correcto, ¿sí? Eso por un lado. There are another kinds more close to the native speakers. Por ejemplo, hay otras palabras que quizás ellos utilizarían más. It is too much food. En lugar de very, too much. Because very es muy. ¿Sí? Si tú usas, por ejemplo, you are very intelligent. Tú eres muy inteligente. ¿Sí? Pero si tú quieres decir que es mucho, que en cantidad, de pronto es mejor utilizar este tú, ¿sí?
It is too much food.
Entonces, este es muy y estás expresando mucho, demasiado, ¿ok? And I wonder you already said, beautiful. So, great. This kind of activity, see, think, and wonder, is a little bit difficult, but allow that to look for vocabulary, to build sentence, to express ideas. So it's too useful if you want to practice at home. For example, you are watching a movie and you see a specific scent. So you can ask yourself, oh, what I see, what can I think about that, and what I wonder about that. Es muy útil a veces uno coger y hacer este ejercicio. ¿Qué veo, qué pienso y qué me pregunto? I see, I think, and I wonder. Okay, so to introduce our topic for today, we are going to talk about an article or a text. An article is a piece of writing included with others in a newspaper, magazine, or other print or online publication. So at the end is a more complex piece of writing where you or people express ideas or could conclude something or make an elaborate evaluation or something or express contradictions. So based on that, we are going to check which kind of articles there are. So let me show you by here the Nearpod. I'm going to do it together, okay? So we have kinds of articles. For example, academic article. Which picture do you think would be an academic article? Which
Entonces,
look like that? ¿Cuál luce como un artículo académico?
mm, William Shakespeare.
You say William Shakespeare. Okay, we are going to check. No.
Entonces tiene que ser la 1, 2, 3, 4. Sí, picture.
Three
Yes.
picture? Okay, academic article. Yes. So an academic article at the end is a writing that has a specific purpose and is to be analyzed and presented in an academic scenario. For example, an essay, un ensayo. Or for example, which else? A thesis, una tesis. So it's common to introduce a topic, to have a title, to introduce reference also. So that one is an academic article and is a type or a kind of text. What happens with biography? Which one do you think could be?
4 pictures.
The William Shakespeare picture?
Yes. William Shakespeare.
Yes, so a biography is a article which contain the life of somebody. So biography is talking about a specific person which could be relevant in our history based on something specific because the person writes something or was an important character or something like that. It's a biography. What about a newspaper article?
Picture.
To picture, the second one. The second one. So, yes, newspaper article is just an article written by a periodist or a person who wants to express an opinion or who wants to inform to people something. What about a narrative article?
Entonces, a first picture.
The first picture, yeah. So, yes, Little Red Riding Hood, la Caperucita Roja, is a narrative article. So, the author wants to relate a tale, un cuento, a tale. So, it's a narrative article. And finally, procedural article is this one. Yeah. So, procedural means that the article has the purpose to count something step by step, paso por paso, ¿cierto? Nos quiere contar un proceso. So, for example, a recipe is a procedural article because a recipe say, first of all, you have to look for a bowl and to cut the onions. Second, you have to, te dice una serie de pasos para cocinar una receta. So, great. Those ones are kinds of articles. So the question is how to write an article. How to write an article. So what do you think could be some specific tips to write an article? We are doing a brainstorming together. Una lluvia de ideas, a brainstorming. So let me know what do you think could be some tips to write an article. What do you think about that? What do you need if you want to write an article?
What do you need? Como que necesito para...
Sí. Which you can give me any tip ¿Me puedes dar algún consejo, si queremos escribir un artículo que es importante? What do you think is important to write an article?
Mm, mm, it's important definite you want, no, ¿qué quieres? You want is read. ¿Tú qué quieres escribir?
Okay, excellent. It is important to define ¿qué? What do you want to write? What do you want to write? So yes, excellent. It is important to have in mind the main topic because
I
you
see.
cannot start writing without know that. You have to be sure, estar seguro, be sure about the topic you want to write. Excellent. That is an excellent tip. So other tips is to try to be clear. Try to express your ideas in a clear way. Try to follow an order. So if I want to write about, for example, my English class, so first of all, I should to have a title, un título, and after that, I want to express introduction, after that, the main idea, and finally, the conclusion. So I should have an order. We should to consult the dictionary to look for words we don't know, especially if we are writing in another language. So, si yo quiero escribir un artículo en otro idioma, digamos que debo siempre tener ahí mi diccionario abierto, ¿cierto? To introduce the topic and conclude it, and use correct capital letters and punctuation, ¿cierto? Usar las reglas de mayúscula y puntuación. So those ones some tips. What happens, or which can be some basic and useful tips for writing in an assessment. Sometimes we have to present an assessment. Those one. First of all, read carefully the instructions and make sure you write according to the word and time limits. Entonces, fíjate, Luza, que a veces tenemos, cuando nosotros, por ejemplo, estudiamos inglés, tenemos que presentar un examen internacional, ¿cierto? Could be TOEFL, could be IELTS, could be Michigan. So, which can be those tips, those useful tips to do that? The first of all is read carefully the instructions. No empezar a escribir, sino de una vez, lo primero es leer muy cuidadosamente las instrucciones and make sure you write according to the word and time limits. ¿Cuántas palabras? How many words they are asking me? ¿Cuántas palabras me están pidiendo que escriba? And the time I have to do it. Using linking words, we are going to talk about that. Try to don't be repetitive, look for synonyms, give examples, and be sure about every paragraph has a main idea. And so it says use linking words. Which one could be useful linking words? We can use first, second, and third to talk about a sequence. So it's better if I want to talk about something. So I can say first, I want to introduce myself. Second, I should say that I really like to teach English class. And third, I am waiting for a new job to teach kids. Entonces, fíjate, los linking words son palabras que nos ayudan a llevar las ideas más fácilmente, ¿sí? Linking words. Y pueden ser de diferentes clases. Esta primera que te estoy contando me ayuda a llevar un paso a paso, una secuencia. Y son supremamente útiles para utilizar in your writing skills and in your speaking skills also. Cuando estés hablando y desarrollando esas habilidades, también lo puedes utilizar. First, second, third.
Sure.
What happened? Sorry?
No, no. Es que yo voy repitiendo algunas palabras, entonces
Ah,
me voy.
That's great. If you have any question or you want to practice something, just let me know. Okay? So, Luza, what happens if we want to add something, to make an addition? For example, I want to say that I like coffee and in addition, I like water. So we can use a linking words to add an idea. I can say it, I like coffee and in addition, I like water, or I like coffee and water, or I like coffee. Oh, also water, ¿cierto? En adición y también. Cause is when you want to explain an idea. So I like coffee because I enjoy to drink hot liquids or hot drinks. Also, as a result, o cuando tú quieres decir que algo es consecuencia de otra cosa, entonces tú puedes decir, oh, I'm really sick, I feel sick, me siento enferma. As a consequence of I get wet yesterday, como consecuencia de que me mojé ayer, ¿cierto? Comparison, so I can say it, I enjoy English class. Similarly, I enjoy French class, ¿cierto? Contrast, when you want to say something different. For example, I like coffee. However, today I'm not interested to drink a coffee. Me gusta el café, sin embargo, hoy no me interesa tomar. O puedo decir, I like coffee, but some people say that it's not too healthy. Me gusta el café, pero hay personas que dicen que no es saludable. Or you are learning English in a quick way. Estás aprendiendo inglés rápido. On the other hand, you have to practice your writing skills. Estás aprendiendo rápido, pero pues de otro lado tienes que practicar tus habilidades de escritura, on the other hand. And finally, to give an example, we can say, for example, that is too common to use it, or we can use for instance, and the meaning is the same. Es exactamente igual, solo que casi no lo utilizamos quizás porque no lo conocemos y siempre decimos for example, pero también podemos decir for instance. Any question, Luza, about the linking words?
No. No.
Those one are pretty useful. Pretty useful. Muy útiles si las quieres introducir en tu vocabulario. Ayudan muchísimo. Okay, Luza. So we are going to work now in a descriptive essay. We are going to write a descriptive essay. Descriptive essay focuses on describing something. It's a way by writing to describe an event, a situation, an experience, an emotion, an object. For example, in this short essay, we have an example. This essay is about the somebody vacation. Alguien nos está contando de sus vacaciones. So pay attention. In the first paragraph, he says, every year we go to Florida. We like to go to the beach. So he introduced giving us a specific time and a place. And he said that they enjoy or like to go to the beach. In the second paragraph, he says, my favorite beach is called Emerson Beach. It is very long, with soft sands and Palm Street. It is very beautiful. I like to make sand castles and watch the sailboats go by. Sometimes there are dolphins and whales in the water. He is describing the place he was visiting. So pay attention, they use some adjectives. He talked about the place, but also about the animals he found there. And finally, he says, every morning we look for shells in the sand. I found 15 big shells last year. I put them in a special place in my room. So he counts about, or he relates about an experience, a shared experience. And pay attention to this last part. He will close the text. Lo va a cerrar. This year, I want to learn to surf. It is hard to surf, but so much fun. My sister is a good surfer. She says that she can teach me. I hope I can do it. So he concludes the text. So the idea, my dear, is to write just now in the chat or in a sheet of paper a short article to describe something. You can select whatever you want, or also if you want to talk about your last vacation or something, whatever you want, you can do it. Pay attention to give a title to the text, a title. And the title for sure has to be related to the topic. So pay attention to that. Pay attention to the third steps. First of all, a paragraph to introduce the topic. Second, the second paragraph, give a short description and show the central idea of the article. And finally, close the topic. Just 3 short paragraphs. No, no muy largo. 3 párrafos, puede ser cada uno de 2 líneas, pero sí pon atención a las instrucciones que aquí están. This short window, esta pequeña como ventanita aquí, simplemente es una ayuda para el paso tercero, si te sirve para cerrar, que son modos para expresar una idea, ¿no? Para decir tú qué piensas. I think that, I believe that, I'm sure that, or in my opinion, or my opinion is, to close the topic, if maybe can help you. So, maybe 8 to 10 minutes to write that, okay?
Bueno, esta foto de...
I'm going to share you the linking words because maybe could help you, okay? Te voy a compartir la imagen de las palabras que ayudan a unir la redacción por si te sirven en tu texto.
Natalia,
Yes,
ya no sé si está bien así.
you already finished. Let me check. Okay, great. So, tun, 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 tun. So, visit the zoo. Today, the zoo with my family. Okay, we see elephant. Just let me copy your text and we are going to put it on let me check that. So, chun, chun, chun. Just to check better. Ready. So, you said the title is Visit the Zoo. Today, the zoo with my family, yes? So, just we are going to correct this. Visit.
Hoy,
Are you seeing my screen? ¿Estás viendo mi pantalla?
sí, sí.
Ok, listo. Visit the zoo. Okay. Today, the zoo with my family. Maybe you want to express that you pass a day with your family?
Iremos. Hoy iremos. I good, the good. Hoy iremos al zoológico con familia, ¿cierto?
Today, okay. Yes, today we will the zoo with my family. We go to the zoo better. We go to the zoo. So the subject and the verb, okay? So today we go to the zoo. Okay, great. We see, aparece, lo estás poniendo en futuro, ¿sí? ¿Quieres decir que van a ir o que fueron?
Nosotros hoy iremos al zoológico.
Okay. Yes, we go to the zoo. But I know you are in a basic level and it's okay. The idea is just to develop our skills and to practice them. But for example, here we are talking in a present. ¿Cierto? Acá estamos contando que yo veo, ¿cierto? Es en presente. Entonces, la idea es que sea o en presente o en futuro o en pasado, ¿cierto? Para que lo tengas presente, pero está muy bien. We see elephant and lion. My daughter wants the monkey. Also, we will see. However, I love the turtles. We will not go because the time is short. However, contrast, excellent. Today will be, yes, we will be a wonderful day, a wonderful day. Excellent. So remember that adjectives are located before to the noun, ¿cierto? Entonces, por ejemplo, yo quiero decir que la niña es bonita, ¿cierto? So I should say the beautiful girl. Primero el adjetivo, ¿cierto? Y luego sí el sujeto o la cosa sobre la cual está recayendo ese adjetivo, ¿cierto? A wonderful day with my daughters and my husband. Perfect. Entonces, solamente para terminar, Luza, recordemos recordemos que siempre es muy importante cuando hacemos un texto, darle un título, ¿cierto? Un primer párrafo donde yo introduzca el tema. Entonces, Mi título es Vamos a ir hoy al zoológico. El primer párrafo es, por ejemplo, hoy es un día hermoso, por eso vamos a salir con mi familia.
Mm,
Una breve descripción, entonces, nosotros vamos a ir a ver las tortugas, las ballenas y los elefantes. Mis hijas realmente disfrutan ver las tortugas, ¿sí? O sea, la descripción. Y terminamos con un cierre. Por ejemplo, es como, esperamos que este año sí podamos ver las tortugas porque el año pasado no pudimos. Em, Será un día maravilloso, ¿sí? Entonces, siempre en español o en inglés es muy importante que cada párrafo, each paragraph, has a main idea. Cada párrafo me debe mostrar una idea principal, ¿cierto? And for sure, the tips that I already said, that try to don't be repetitive, to look for synonyms, to be clear, to use in a correct way the capital letters, but that's great. So, Luza, any question before to leave?
No, no tengo ninguna pregunta, pero sí quería darte las gracias. Ay, no es que hace muchos días la he pensado y muchas gracias porque me tiene mucha paciencia, porque me enseña, porque la verdad entro a las clases, porque yo digo, una palabra que se me quede es un avance para mí y todavía tengo muchas confusiones en la cabeza, me confundo con todo esto de, bueno, yo sí diferencio el presente el presente, el pasado y el futuro, pero todavía me confundo con todo ese montón de cosas, pero ay, muchas gracias por la paciencia.
No, no, I love to do that. So for me, it's a pleasure, Luza.
Y ay, no.
That's great, and thank you for your words. Thank you for the things are you saying because that makes me feel very good, and for sure I really like to teach. So it's my word, it's not my word, but for sure, it's a lot of information, as you said, es mucha información, pero justamente estos escenarios de practicar lo que hacen es que podamos apropiar esas palabritas, esas formas, no por ahí desconectado, sino con un tema, con algo que nos haga luego recordarlo. Entonces, Em, si tú me preguntas, ahora que te estoy viendo, ya hemos trabajado varias clases, eh, tú ya estás expresándote en inglés. Acuérdate que en la primera clase, hace como 3 o 4 semanas que empezamos, todo estaba en español, ahora ya empiezas a unir palabras, ya traes buscas algunas palabras que puedan acercarse a lo que tú estás diciendo. And that's why your brain is acquiring those words, those tense. Hemos visto como algunas cositas también en las clases de gramáticas que estás aplicando acá. Entonces, todo sirve, Luza. The most important is you feel incentivate to learn because that one is one thing very important to acquire the knowledge and the language. Mientras te sientas entusiasmada, créeme que ahí tú vas jalando, jalando, jalando y vas armando. Entonces, súper bien. Sí te he
Ay,
extrañado porque hace la semana pasada creo que no nos vimos, ¿cierto?
sí, sino que yo digo, ay, no, y me da como pena hay veces meterme tanto a las clases porque yo casi no aporto.
No, but that's the idea. That's the idea. This is a basic level. So is for students like you. De hecho, es para estudiantes como tú. Quizás a veces entran personas que están haciendo su observación y pues ellos es obligatorio para ellos participar y pues claro, vas a notar que el nivel de inglés es un poquito mayor, pero la clase es hecha para el nivel básico. Entonces, al contrario, para nosotros que realmente podamos hacer la clase desde el nivel básico es mucho mejor que ir rápido. Por eso, si tú recuerdas en alguna clase, yo les advertí a los chicos de observación que estábamos en nivel básico y te daba como más participación porque esa es la idea. Entonces, sin pena entra, porque de hecho esa es la idea, ¿sí? Entonces, no te intimides por los que están haciendo, porque ellos finalmente también están estudiando para ser profes. ¿M? Y por eso están allí haciendo su práctica.
Semestre-
Entonces, entra con confianza siempre.
¿Y usted qué semestre está?
Yo estoy en sexto.
Ay, está muy avanzada, ya espero estar así.
Yes,
Y
and you will do the same in your practice, and you will remember that kind of class to be patient and lovely with your students.
y, por ejemplo, ¿cómo hago para diferenciar todos los tiempos verbales? Porque uno conoce el presente, pasado y futuro, pero entonces que al uno agréguele una cosa, al uno agréguele la otra, es donde uno como que entra la confusión.
Just practicing. Al final es cuestión de practicar, pero ahorita en el nivel básico en el que estás, just try to do the best with the present simple. O sea, no te preocupes ahorita por el pasado, por el futuro, pero sí, como que cimenta muy bien tus bases, ¿sí? Que lo que estás viendo en tu nivel sea muy fuerte, que luego no ya estés viendo tiempo futuro y de pronto no recuerdes cómo es el presente de un verbo. Entonces, just practice.
Okay.
So, Luza, I already sent you the attendance link to go there and fill out the information, okay? And see you this week for our grammar class. Te veo esta semanita entonces. Have a great day, Luza.
Chao, bye bye.
Bye bye, see you.